This lesson is on forces at work. The topic of experiment is hitting with a hammer. Forces are pushes or pulls, and they can start objects moving, they can stop, speed up, slow down, or change the direction of any moving object. The aim of the experiment is for students to find out how forces work on different shaped objects. The materials that are needed for these experiments are one small bottle of sand. Wet sand can be used because it's heavier, or plasticine. One hollow cylinder. The one that's used here is a tin can that has both ends removed. One container of damp soil. 2 wooden cubes that are of different sizes. And one sharp object. 1 ruler. The method of experiment. Put the small cube on the damp sand and place the hollow cylinder over the cube. From a certain height, drop the hammer bottle onto the cube. Remove the hammer bottle and the cylinder. Now mark the level of the sand on the cube and measure the distance from the bottom of the cube to the marked level using the ruler. This will give you the depth of the hole made in the sand. Write your result on a piece of paper. Flatten the sand. Now put the large cube on top. Place the hollow cylinder over the cube. From the same height as done with the first cube, drop the hammer bottle onto this one. Remove the hammer bottle and then the cylinder. Now mark the level of the sand on the cube and measure the distance from the bottom of the cube to the marked level using the ruler. This will give you the depth of the hole made in the sand. Write the result on a piece of paper. Now flatten the sand again and put the sharp object on the sand. Place the hollow cylinder over it. From the same height as done with the first and the second cube, drop the hammer bottle onto the sharp object. Remove the hammer bottle and the cylinder. Now mark the level of the sand on the object. And measure the distance from the bottom to the marked level using the ruler, as this will give you the depth of the hole made in the sand. Write the result on the piece of paper. From the experiment, we saw that the sharp object went deep into the sand as the area on which the force was working was lesser. As for the cubes, the area of the bigger cube is much bigger than that of the smaller one, so the smaller cube went deep into the sand than the big cube. Forces like the one we have just observed act by contact and are called contact forces. Example of other forces that are non-contact forces can be magnetic forces.